the control room as a creative lab.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do is, I'm finally gonna get this printer taken out, which I'm so happy about. They came yesterday.
Right.
Get an updated printer. So basically set up some Macs. That monitor is gonna go up right here. I don't know if you see it right there.
Yeah.
So it's either gonna go up on one of these walls or one of these walls.
So like, what are people mainly gonna be doing? Just like editing and stuff, like a lab?
Any type of create. So we got printing. They can do large format printing.
That's awesome.
8x10s. If they want to do product photography,
Right.
got the Revo.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Got a couple other Windows-based computers. These are editing workstations.
Mm-hmm.
This is from my previous Mac lab. So these were decommissioned Macs that I still held on to like 4 or 5 of them.
That's awesome.
And we switched over.
What a benefit.
And
What is this?
oh, that's for the R8.
Oh, okay.
So we got the R8. That's what I was telling you. We got the R8.
That's the mirrorless one, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's the remote control and the gimbal. We got the creative set for it.
It's pretty cool.
The way that things work, we have it set up. So we also got like the Wacom tablets. So the kids that want to come in, they want to draw.
Yeah, I used to have one of those.
Visually, they can. Scanner. So this is actually a film scanner as well.
Wow.
So if the kids want to shoot, we can scan their film in. If they want to do art, it's not a large bed, but it's still big enough for a couple people.
We just need to get like a student that could do murals and just paint this. Paint this
Oh
up.
no, this is actually going to be all photo art.
Dope.
Oh wow.
The whole thing is going to be student-based art. That's why I'm just waiting for them to switch out this printer
Yeah.
so that I can start printing 8x10s on it. This is all student art. That's actually the Macy's photo shoot that we did for the Divine 9 dress. I think I told you about Joy.
Yeah.
So Joy, she teaches at St. John's. She's a professor at St. John's. She's also signed to New York Times and to Getty.
Wow.
So she Westchester head as well.
Yeah.
And
Getty.
she's there. So she had brought my kids to assist with lighting for the Macy's photo shoot. They did the Divine 9 dresses with Macy's in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So we shot the AKA dresses, the Delta dresses, all of that.
That's
for
awesome.
Macy's. And it was dope because the kids got a chance to really work on a high-end commercial shoot.
Right.
See that everything we talk about is
Everything,
sense.
the lighting, everything is great.
You know, so
That photo's amazing. Get this.
This is amazing. So what do they use this room for?
this is the TV studio.
Okay.
This is also the photo studio for my class. I teach photography.
Tommy Davidson?
Tommy Davidson.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the evening news. This is what I used to do in high school, man. I used to do the announcements in a studio just like this, man.
Trying to get it all together.
Good morning, Rye High School. My name is Angelo Scarfone, and welcome to the Rye High School announcements. First and foremost, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Also, we're trying to do the drone photography, get their Part 107 license.
Wow.
But, you know, all things.
Right.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, the kids actually did a student-based photo shoot here 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Not that one.
Yeah, that's hard. Damn.
Want a quick tour of the building?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
the CTE department. I can give you a quick tour of the CTE department.
Absolutely.
CTE. Oh, yeah. Or
Wait.
So Mount Vernon High School is a CTE high school. Career Tech Education.
yeah.
I teach photography, web design, and graphic design with a focus on digital imaging, so photo retouching. So
I want to be low key with it.
this is the print shop graphic design classroom.
It's awesome.
So the goal is that I have my kids trying to shoot a video showcasing and highlighting each one of the individual programs
Right.
that they have. So printing, Mr. Printer is a graphic design teacher. He also teaches animations and 3D. So we got the Glowforge printer over there.
I have a question. Do you like does like the community, like Mount Vernon and like surrounding areas, do they like use like students and like for them to print stuff? Like, does that make sense?
I mean, we can.
Like you got all these printers and stuff. Like, yeah.
Well, this is also they print for the district, so the entire school, all 16 schools in the board of
Yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah.
So yeah, you know, they're trying to work a system out because in each program the kids have to have hours, like real-time work learning hours, experience doing stuff.
Yeah.
Come in and
I'm about to come out. I need some prints. I need some business cards.
When you graduate, they're gonna charge you.
I don't know if this is open. I feel like it just closed. So this is the greenhouse. They're trying to revitalize this.
Oh wow! I didn't even know there was a greenhouse in here.
Yeah, you can get a better view out here though.
Wow.
Mr. M is at lunch, I guess. This is the auto shop. We actually just did a deal with Scarsdale Ford. They donated a car to us.
Wow.
And we partnered with Ford Corporate. So they're going to want to train the kids
That's pretty cool.
learning how to repair Ford cars. So you can get your New York State automotive, like a mechanic's license.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mount Vernon has more than Rye for sure. Crazy.
Listen, but the community doesn't know that. 'Cause
Yep.
all these programs are quote unquote expensive. So, you know, they're not really trying to keep them.
Now I hear that.
Even that little house that you saw right there in the back,
Right.
the kids built that.
Built that?
Yeah. 'Cause we used to have like metal welding, HVAC, like all the construction
Yeah.
classes. If you wanted to learn how to be a plumber or any of that, you could do that here.
That's awesome.
But, you know, years, they canceled some programs. They brought back, we had the barbering classroom, culinary.
That's awesome. Like, is it just a class, or like people like, or the kids, students like spend like half the day here?
So it's not like BOCES, but we're trying to change
Right.
this up. So we used to have a daycare center in here, and a pre-K program. But
Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's what's it called? Enabling.
No, so it was so it actually was a pre-K program, like just legit. It was actually for staff
Oh, okay.
at one point. This is also the senior courtyard right here.
Right.
Fitness. Oh, I don't know if you can see like all of this. It's pretty much the program. Not all of the programs, but Cosmo barbering, CNA, nursing assistant, graphic design, career financial management, entrepreneurship. Pretty much a good amount of programs that we offer.
Keep that shit up.
This is the man right here. I have a couple guests with me.
How you doing? Again.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Doing well. Yes, sir. We met a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Your friend Tim.
How you doing?
How you
Chad,
doing?
partner.
All right. Oh, wow, I just saw that on one
Yeah.
of those, on the mini.
Exactly.
We got the big
DJI.
bucks.
Yeah? So what are you guys doing? You're making videos or what?
Well, the IB program is going to be doing a podcast for their CAST portfolio, and I wanted Angelo to talk with the students.
Yeah.
Then for the Choice Night video, he's also going to talk with my kids and work with my kids on the Choice Night video
Good.
to help them record. So, yeah, just kind of showing them the lay of the land of the programs and that.
This is the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mostly we're going to start with CTE and then kind of
But did you hear that doing the esports, somebody's doing it?
as a club.
Oh, they're not doing it as a class.
No, there's no curriculum tied to it. It's Coach Sparks.
Do you remember how to work these kind of locks?
Half-wise. Yeah.
We draped the flag the other day because the other day we had a makeover for the we had the vets come.
The what?
And so U.S. vets.
Oh, the vets. Yeah.
And they got a makeover in the cosmetology.
Oh, nice.
shop.
Oh, I see what y'all doing. Yeah. Y'all went patriotic on it.
They gave haircuts and shaves to the vets in the barbershop. So
Right.
it was one of those kind of setups.
Nice, man.
So, yeah. So come here, son. What's it up?
No.
Well, no longer the senior captain.
Chill.
Gotta pay the filming here.
This could be your big break, man. This could be your big break.
Listen, you on my time.
I'm still on the clock. What you mean? That's Franklin. He's the head of building programs for the board.
Word.
But pretty much, so the whole point, the two things that one that I was talking to you about was, I need assistance. Kids are gonna shoot kind of a hype reel video to advertise Mount Vernon High School, showing the programs that they offer. Because people will come and say, I didn't know this was at Mount Vernon High School. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about residents of Mount Vernon.
Right.
Always say, they didn't know this was at Mount Vernon High School.
Right.
So the point is, we're trying to get it to the place where we can say, you know, go through, we offer this program, showing the kids actually do, like you just saw the kids are baking, right? They're making the cookies.
Right.
And it's not just cookies, it's, you know, whatever, they changes the,
Yeah.
right now they're in the baking section of their curriculum, so they did pies last month. They do cakes, they learn how to, this is the quiet path right here. So as you saw, that was like the small path.
Yeah.
Part of this, so they come in here, the kids can do tutoring, they can do
Study.
extra help,
Right,
study,
yeah.
all of that stuff, eating, and be kind of peace. There was a community room, there was supposed to be a goal ball room, all the Section 1 championships that the
That's awesome.
basketball team got. And it's crazy because we ran out of space, right? That's not even,
Yeah.
that's not even all the chips that they done won.
Let me see if I know anybody. Yeah.
I know you know Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
Yeah.
From the New Year's?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Oh, right here. Word.
Take a look. I'm gonna go talk to my AP real quick.
Okay.
You have programs, opportunities to get employment. Like you can graduate here and go into nursing. You can go into working at a hospital drawing blood.
Crazy.
Like we've all had blood drawn,
Yeah.
right? You got to do drug testing or anything like that for a job or something. They're gonna put that's a phlebotomist, and you can get your license here as a phlebotomist.
Wow.
This is the work-based learning office right here. They are closed, I think.
That's awesome because that's where I need to submit my stuff
So,
so I get these students to work for me.
no, yes. But the crazy part is,
Damn, Angelo's about to replace me with a film student.
huh?
No, editors at least.
Angelo's about to replace me.
Something.
Now he's suspending the staff. What you mean? You gotta
Yeah. You've been promoted.
Yeah.
pull that dog, close up, please.
Close it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because once the kid, like, if the bell ring and the kid, oh, what's going on in here? They're gonna run out.
Oh.
So this actually was the original TV studio. This and the room next door is huge. The room, like, if you come out that door, you make a left.
Yeah.
This is the original TV studio that we had. Lighting is still here. The stage design took over. Unfortunately, that teacher passed away
Wow.
over the summertime, so they didn't have the stage design. This is actually where I want to do the esports. I wanted to do live streaming, esports, and kind of a media, social media space for the kids. Because the problem is, they just want to stop and do TikToks all day.
Yeah.
Like if we walked around during the lunch period, all you would do is see the kids.
That's
all you
crazy.
would see the kids just sitting down. like just
Do a little
putting
bit
their
dance.
phone out and just do a little dance, 2 steps, whatever.
Wow.
Like, come on, man. Like you gotta be better than that.
Imagine that.
So that's the setup, man. That's pretty much.
Yeah, can't wait to get that right. And the thing is, they're gonna be doing the work.
Yeah. So, yo, you got, and as I said, I just need you to get a physical space. If you get a physical space, you have the.
I got it. I didn't tell you that.
No?
My spine Ardsley.
You didn't tell me?
Yeah, I'm opening up a studio right off the rip of 2025. I posted this on my Facebook. This video.
So here's the thing, right? I can get you
Yeah.
some kids or some college-age staff, if we have kids apply, if we have students apply, to intern under you guys.
Right.
Basically, what happens is the youth bureau would pay the kids,
Okay.
right? But they have to learn transferable skills.
Hello.
Hey.
Alright. So.
Hold on. Before we start,
Right.
I have brought y'all a podcast producer,
What's going on, y'all?
videographer extraordinaire, photographer, media maven, maverick, okay?
Yeah. All the
Westchester's
above.
own.
A polymath. I'm a jack of all trades. All right. I heard you guys are interested in starting a podcast.
Yeah.
So are you guys all trying to start one together, one podcast?
Yeah.
And all you guys are trying to be co-hosts.
Yeah. So basically, we want to do we want to highlight the winter sports in the school because our boys basketball team mainly gets most of the spotlight. So we want to highlight all the teams, make a podcast, interview them. We want to do like a video podcast.
Of course.
And we came to Mr. Ubiwa for his input and his help, and he recommended you.
So you said you're trying to do what with the sports team? You said with the sports teams?
Yeah, winter sports in the school.
And just give weekly highlights and.
Yeah, and like interviews and ask them about their game, their performance. We would have like clips shown, stuff like that.
That's awesome. What I suggest for you guys is, I feel like having 4 people on screen at one time might be a lot. Having 4 mics.
So
Yeah.
It depends on the sport we're doing. So
Right.
if it's basketball, I'm doing it. And if it's wrestling, then Mikhail's going to do it. And track and field is Ivan. And then swimming is Ryan.
Okay, that's awesome how you have that organized. I also suggest that maybe 2 or 3 people could be on like an anchor side, and then one person could be committed to just like on field or like on the venue. So you're interviewing the athletes right on the spot, and then they could talk about.
Let me cut in real quick.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that y'all really properly explained to him the concept that you guys have in mind. So it's not going to be during the games.
Right. Okay.
It's going to be a recap of, you said, the player of the week or something of that?
Yeah, we could also do like sideline interviews though. For me, I could do basketball.
Okay, but what about the other sports?
Yeah, we could.
You can do sideline on the track?
Yeah, after the meet, of course.
You could
like
do
after
probably
the
like
event,
a before and after.
Before and after.
Okay. Then
Wait,
sideline.
I feel like at a
the
track meet
pool?
that'd be easy because there's so much downtime.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the pool?
I'd probably do it in the locker room, like before the event and then after. I don't know. I can't do it like during the event.
See, so I want you guys to kind of try to keep it uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So at least you have a skeleton of how there's like a copy and paste you can at least put for each one. That way it doesn't look like, yo, basketball had the sideline review. We already talked about that, right? We already talked about how basketball began.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then they're gonna be like, well, why didn't track get that?
Yeah,
you
we
know?
need it
So
consistent.
you
Yeah.
want it consistent.
Right.
So kind of just break down to him the view, the vision that you guys had. Kind of flushed it out last week. So kind of just reiterate with him like, this is a podcast. This is for IB Cast. He doesn't know what IB Cast is.
Okay.
So
Sure.
start from the beginning.
IB itself is like college
And
courses.
side note, don't let her carry this conversation.
No, go ahead. Explain it
I know
real
what
quick.
is, though. Don't let her carry the conversation.
Alright.
All right.
So IB stands for International Baccalaureate. So we're taking college level courses in high school. It's kind of rare for us to have it as a public school, from what I know. So what we have to do for the class is named CAS. Since we're a full IB diploma, means that we're trying to get credits in each area. So in order to graduate and get the IB diploma, you need this class called IB CAS. Stands for Creativity, Activity, and Service. So for a final project, we need to have a project that has involvement in our community, as well as the activity and the service.
Yeah, I feel like podcast-wise, sports, it's going to be very easy to do entertaining-wise. I just feel like the hardest part is just getting the content, and once you get the content, it's going to be smooth sailing.
Yeah, we plan on like getting trained in like the audio and video and like editing stuff.
We're going to be using the school's Instagram page. We're talking with Miss Izzo, so she's going to be helping us with that.
You could do the school's Instagram page. You could also create a podcast Instagram page and collaborate with the school, perhaps.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to have our own Instagram page, and then Miss Izzo, she runs the school's Instagram page, so she's going to be helping us get the people's.
I think that's great that you have the school backing this too, like that, with the support. That's huge.
Collab post with the school.
Yeah, let's talk about a rundown of the show. You have an intro. Like I said, I feel like having four co-hosts is a lot, but when you guys do each sport, like you said, you guys have the sports broken down. I think that's a genius idea. How long is the podcast going to be ultimately, though? I don't see it being more than like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, that's
the max.
Right. So I guess that there's 5 sports. How many sports is it total that you guys are going to cover?
So we have to count boys and girls. So boys and girls, basketball, then track, and then wrestling only has the boys.
Right. So it's about 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds on each sport. Off the top of my head, I don't really know, but what I suggest is, watch shows, listen to podcasts, watch podcasts on YouTube and kind of take bits and pieces of what other people are doing professional-wise and come up with a structure like that so you guys aren't really lost, because podcasting seems easy. It seems like you just hit record and just start talking, but you really need a plan.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, I would say you study the people that are successful at it now. Shannon Sharps and the First Takes and stuff like that.
Yeah, the boys basketball has had like interviews before, and I was looking at like the interviews, how they were set up. Some of them, like they were mic'd up on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them was like an after performance. So.
Right. I feel like you guys would benefit a lot from like having the athlete come in, but it just depends because their availability too. They're available to come in to be a guest. That's why I would say if you're able to get to a game to cover it, that'd be the best bet. We get them while they're already there. You got to pull up on them, and then
we're all in sports ourselves. So
Oh, okay. You guys are all student athletes?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I feel like that's huge, and you could always just edit that content in when you guys record the episode at a later date.
Yeah, it would be easier for because each one of us is there, so it would be easier to get the raw footage there.
Exactly.
Afterwards.
Exactly. Do you guys have like a mock rundown of like a first episode yet, or?
Since it would be after the break, we will probably start with wrestling and the girls basketball. Then we just need to go over the other sports. We have an upcoming meet for track. You boys have swimming. Yeah. So we're gonna after those things happen, we're gonna write it down and then know the order that we're doing.
Where are you guys gonna record this?
I gave recommendations last
well,
time.
we said like the little theater was good, and if we could use the TV studio.
The theater that we were just in?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
So let's say it will be girls basketball, so we'll start normal introduction.
Right.
1 minute.
So hold on, let's break this down.
Well,
right?
you said for the first episode, it's gonna be only 2 sports, right? Because it's starting off kind of slow when you guys get back from break.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the first episode, so I think it should be more of an introductory episode for like the first half. Introduce yourselves, your backgrounds. Let's get the audience to know who you guys are, and then you could get into the sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Remember we said your season opener, your season finale?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we will take that as our season opener. Have those 2 sports since they're the ones that could be playing and we're gonna have the stats, introduce each one of us. It will be 2 at a time because we have 2 mics. So it will be
You have more than 2 mics. So let's go with, let's take a 15 minutes. So let's make this as a sample. Okay, so either you have it or you have it. Draw out 15 minutes and say what's going to be the first 2 minutes. What's going to be the next 3 minutes. What's going to be the next 5 minutes. Kind of allot time for what you're trying to do. Right? So try to pitch that to him right now. What am I going to see? What am I to expect when I watch the video? So let's take away the intro video. Let's go to episode 2,
Right.
where you start doing sports. What am I going to expect when I see this?
So basically for action person, one of the things that you should expect is just giving a shout out to each sport, making sure that everyone knows that if a game is coming up for each sport, for example, it would be like swimming, a meet is coming up, please attend where Mount Vernon High School, time.
So is that going to be as soon as we open the video? What does it look like?
Okay.
Tell me what the episode looks like within
Right.
15 minutes. So it doesn't have to be 15. It could be 10 minutes. But walk me through what a 15-minute episode looks like. I'm going to press play. What am I going to see?
Announcing the upcoming games, because this will be intro, recap, behind the scenes, announcing of the next games, and then closing will be maybe closing will be the MVP that will come.
Oh, yeah.
Athlete of the week.
I was thinking stats from the previous games.
Well, that's per
That's for
each segment or for the whole show, because I'm thinking about you guys each have your own segment pretty much. So I feel like you guys, once you guys figure out your own segment, how that's gonna go, you just repeat that for each person. That's the episode. And the coaches would be a great people to have to interview too, and have their input. It doesn't have to be that much. I think with this, since we guys are doing like 2 to 2.5 minute segments, 1 question max, and you probably have to edit the answer down a little bit just to fit it. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a whole conversation for the most part. Yeah.
You talked about training us in the audio and video and editing. So what days will you be available to that?
I'm flexible.
There you go.
I'm flexible. I'd rather do it when we all could be free, and we could get some work done all in one shot. I don't mind coming here. We have all the equipment I have already here.
Right
Yeah, I've seen it. I probably just need maybe an hour a week, maybe. We have all the equipment here, and it's really easy. You guys are smart. It's all button pressing at the end of the day. Hit and record, and not forgetting to hit record, making sure the volume levels are up.
So we got Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, let me write that
Write it
down too.
You got that? All right. What was the next question?
So you're going to be covering swimming, right?
Yes.
What do you think you could talk about that could make swimming interesting?
I could talk about because some people go to states. I think 2 people went to states on the team,
Mm-hmm.
and that never got covered at all. But they're middle school and they went to states,
Oh, wow.
and I think that never got covered. And then I could talk about PRs,
Mm-hmm.
and because we do events in the pool. Like this Saturday, I took my brother's shoes, put it in the pool on a thingy. And I was
No. What's the thingy? Listen, you're about to do a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I need the words to work.
Yeah, you gotta be very
okay?
descriptive.
All right,
Paint the picture, man.
Kickboard. It was on a kickboard.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
The thingy killing me. Y'all on a podcast right now. We're doing a podcast right now.
Right.
It was just an example for him. It was a kickboard. I put it on the kickboard, and then it was in the pool, and then he was trying to get it out, but trying not to get in the water. I think I could talk about those funny moments that we have in practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me also pivot. How would you like swimming to be represented to the community?
I would say a sport, because not a lot of people in the black community swim. Not a lot. The minority community swim at all. But on Saturdays, there's a group that comes in and swims and teaches little kids, and I think I want to show that swimming, anyone can swim. Show that swimming is a positive thing in the community, not just the only outlet is basketball or football or track. I think swimming is a great way to be a sport.
So you've told me your passion. I'm asking you, how do you showcase that passion using this podcast?
I would say in a positive light. That's how you show it.
Honestly, you should write that down and use part of that for your intro episode when you introduce yourself and your purpose for representing swimming. And I feel like using your personal, like how he brought his brother, you guys have personal stories about your respective sport. I feel like that's a great addition to add for your segment. You guys both do the track, right?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. I just feel like there's so many people on the track that you guys just talk to and interview literally anybody.
Yeah, we have a lot of people.
Yeah. How do you guys feel like you guys are on camera, in front of a camera?
I mean,
Yeah, that's good. Hey, yeah, this is really nothing. That's how I look at
Yeah.
it. You gotta do
I
it.
also had to get interviewed earlier
Okay,
for like student stuff to talk about my high school experience.
right.
So,
I feel like everybody could contribute to every little position. If you see somebody, short on this end, like, if you could pitch in, and I feel like everybody can contribute to each other.
Honestly, y'all can rotate it.
Yeah.
Every episode, y'all can switch roles. So this week you're the producer, this week you're the PA, this week you're the audio engineer, this week you're the videographer, and then next week, same thing. You're the producer, you're the videographer,
You control the social media
so
you
everybody's
post.
saying
Yeah.
that they put in an equal amount of work. So it's not like, oh look, every day I gotta be the one to lift everything. I'm the only one lifting everything, and it's like, yeah,
Right. And
because producing is hard, right? I'm gonna let him speak on it. Producing is hard, right? So, there's headaches to every role, and y'all need to all experience those same headaches.
I don't know if you want to assign someone to be like to communicate with teachers and coaches and via email. Someone to do that.
I feel like that's me and Ivan's
All right.
specialty.
Good. Nice.
I'll get to the hard fun ones.
Well, my homework for y'all. I got homework for y'all.
Woo, there we go.
Mr. Scarfone is in the building. No, yeah, my homework for you guys is to come up with a 2-minute and 30-second segment. A mock segment. Watch sports shows. Listen to sports podcasts. Listen to their structure. It's in order. Every episode's in order. How they start and to how they finish and what they talk about in between. Watch a couple episodes of different podcasts and on YouTube. And try to formulate that in your own way with your respective sport. And so when I come in, I don't know which Tuesday y'all want me to come in on, but I'll come in and I want y'all to be ready and do like a mock episode for me. All right. So I could come that 7th if that's something that's feasible, or is that too soon? Day
Listen,
after.
they got 2 weeks to prep over the break.
Yeah.
What they want to do.
Nice.
All right.
I mark it down. Mount Vernon. I'm here. 2 o'clock.
Do you have the Halloween Classic? We do. Oh. You skipped the Hispanic games, right?
Are they going to Hawaii this year?
The boys, they already went to Canada.
Oh, my bad, struggle.
Just Canada?
That's great. You gonna go home and still discuss this with your parents?
Not
But
really, no.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Make sure just wait around so we can give you the paper.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys say your name was again?
Miguel.
Ivan.
Ryan.
Kamora, Ryan, Ivan. You say your name was?
Miguel.
Mikhail. Ooh.
Wait, what's your name again? Actually,
I'm Angelo.
Angela.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's Timmy.
Okay.